What team are we doing?
Yes.
Next on Ugly Thirds.
Welcome back to another episode of Ugly Thirds. Today's topic is the Utah Hockey Club seating stripes. Gentlemen, take it away.
If they don't give this team a proper name, I'm going to lose it.
The problem is, the best logo they had was that Yeti-looking thing with the mountains
And
embedded
they
into the logo.
associated it with hockey team.
Yeah. We're gonna lose. You gotta pick and choose your battles here. Do you want the cool logo or do you want
No, because logos change. Logos change all the time.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
that's fair. Teams don't.
team names don't. Team name changes are rare. Mighty Ducks to Ducks. Other than that, unless a team moves cities, you don't change the names.
It's fair.
So, no, like, and it's such a soccer thing, and I still think it's BS in modern soccer that, I'm sorry, soccer club, football club is not a team name. It's not a team name. Real Utah, not a team name. Pick a name. Hockey is not that. Pick a name. Okay, this 1 year thing, I get it.
Out.
I get it, but like...
See, this is what happens when we get them talking about soccer. Like, this is why we don't do that topic. This is why we steer clear.
That's why we don't take them to ever a soccer game.
That's why we don't take them out in public much.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember when you guys offered to take, like, hey, you want to go to the soccer game? And I said, hard no.
It was rude, but I understand it now.
We had a blast.
Did you?
Yes, it was cold and rainy, but we had a blast.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, sounds like a blast.
Well, you sold that, didn't you? This whole thing was... Man, where were we?
We were
in Dallas. We were in Dallas watching the Arizona Coyotes play their final home game, and we're like, wow, can you really move a team that fast? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
You just slap a team together with a jersey. Yes, you can. We have to look more at the colors here because I feel like it's not fair to treat them like any other team right now. I'm going to focus more on the colors.
So they said these were going to be placeholder jerseys. And then it starts to come of like, well, maybe the white one sticks around and this one gets a logo. We probably should have put the slide with the logo choices on it. We had that. I probably deleted it with the last news segment.
Well, way to go. You can
I know, I'm terrible. But it was just swap the name Utah with the logo.
Call it a day.
And that's what they did.
Yeah.
They stumbled into a pretty good look.
I like the color scheme a lot. I think this blue is it. I mean, it evokes the Pittsburgh Penguins in a forgotten era.
If Pittsburgh didn't have the black and gold thing, I think they would have ended up like
For
this.
sure.
Probably with Pittsburgh across for a good chunk of it, and I would have no problem with that. If the Penguins existed in a vacuum, probably would be this. If they moved to Kansas City, it probably would have been something like this.
Yeah.
But
I like.
Oh, you did find it. Good for you, Phil. So yeah, I mean, like that's swap.
Full screen that.
Full screen that so we can discuss it for a second here.
So what I was talking about is the one all the way over to the right. Like Utah Mammoth sounds like a lacrosse team because there's a Colorado Mammoth.
Yeah.
The Outlaws is going to be the choice here, like because they said unless they pull a fast one on us and show up on reveal day with Yeti sponsorship and the Utah Yetis, like.
That would be a fun bait and switch.
It would be a fun bait and switch, but Outlaws is a safe play. Like the Mammoth, great. Like there is dinosaur lore out there. Like there's prints all over the place.
Yeah, why is nothing dinosaurs? Why can only Canada do dinosaur logos?
We have dinosaur national monument.
Like why is it not a dino? Why are there not dinosaurs in this?
Yeah,
you're gonna be the Utah Rexes.
They could come up with something. Utah Dinos, like the Calgary Dinos. It's the University of Calgary's Calgary Dinos. Like,
I mean, we will have mammoths soon. That is the next thing they're bringing back.
No,
they could actually have a.
We might get mammoth as a logo.
No, he's talking about like
Actual mammoths. You could actually have a
We're
mammoth
doing
one
like
day.
Jurassic Park stuff right now.
If only we had a movie series to tell us why that's such a bad idea.
Two series at this point, but
Yeah, so Outlaws was not in the final 3, and then the fan outcry because they had some local thing.
Yeah.
It's
going to be
Lime
Outlaws
Path or something.
But like you said, it could be that bait and switch. We're like, hey, you didn't think we were gonna do it, and then we did it.
Last moment, they figured out something with Yeti.
Right.
That would be the best possible. But yeah, essentially, the black jersey, the striping looks like it's going to stay. It's just going to be text goes for a logo.
The mountain aesthetics here, the rock black, the powder blue, like everything comes together in a color scheme.
Except for when it comes to the Outlaws, I hate the scheme for Outlaws. This does not scream tough outlaw to me. I feel you need some desert-looking logo colors. You need some tans and oranges.
Someone made a mock-up of...
Yeah, there was that one.
It was really good, yeah.
I sent it in our chat.
I don't know if you can...
They posted it to the hockey subreddit, but it was so excellent.
And a lot of it evokes, like, reverse retro Arizona. And that was the way to do it.
Depending on what part of Utah you're in, like, you're gonna get those mountain vibes, but the further south and the further east you go, it turns into those desert browns and oranges and things like that.
Did you find it already?
Look on the screen.
Full screen.
This one?
Isn't that what you said?
That is not the one.
No? All right.
That is not
Good
the
heavens,
one.
no.
You thought that was a good idea?
I thought that's what it was. I thought that was the color scheme.
Good idea, bad idea.
Go to the hockey subreddit and search in the past month or so by top posts.
Like, here's the thing.
Past 2 months.
I like the color scheme. I don't like it for Outlaws.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Unless you have some, like, sinister... Like, I could see...
Oh, it's with the skull.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
'Twas the skull.
I could see the... Like on the black jersey, having like almost a metallic black outlaw with like little finishes of blue inside of it.
Okay.
But I get what you're saying. Like there's nothing. If I'm thinking outlaw, I'm thinking blood red. Like give me.
I'm thinking a cowboy of some sort,
Yeah.
especially
That's
in
the
Utah.
one.
That's
Yeah.
the one.
Man, that's.
I think
so
the hat's
good.
one step too far, but other than that, like that's I want at least parts of that.
Encompass the whole state.
Yeah.
Like give it those, or at least make something like that a third. Like it is.
And also has some colors kind of connecting back to
Do
Arizona.
you want to do that though? Like.
I mean, that is part of the problem. But I mean, look, if Dallas could do that with the North Stars,
Man, what a slap in the face to the people of Phoenix.
no, Minnesota's clamoring for all their North Stars gear. So is it?
Okay, there's not much to look at. It's Utah script.
Well,
they
and-
do
and
have the patches.
There should be the patches. This one they did an inaugural game patch, and you can find these
What,
now. I
you've
still
been
need to put
busy
them
or
on.
something? Not
Yeah, I've
putting
been
these in
lazy.
Really?
Yeah. I should be like, no, I shouldn't nap, but instead I shouldn't do schoolwork, and I haven't done enough schoolwork.
there? Okay, so we're gonna go based on this look right here.
Well, I mean, like, there is some stuff thought into this, and people are like, no, there are differences between home and road, and that shows that they actually are thinking.
Yep.
So here, is Jersey Cam alive?
Well, see, now this new monitor kind of is right in the way of Jersey Cam, so hold on.
If anything, we can showcase the monitor.
Jersey Skycam. It helps if you switch to that. I'm just gonna hold like this for
my
as long
goodness.
as I can. And then, so we do have this black stripe in between blue and white, separating it. And then on the white jersey, falling over, we have no gap stripe. So there is definitely some thought of like the blue and the white don't play as well together, so they separate them. On the hemline, it's the same thing, where we have a separation here, we don't have a separation here. which does play on the eye a bit. Like, I like that. Versus... So there is some thought happening of, this probably went straight to this, and they're like, no, it's not as good. What if you get rid of that? Or vice versa, where it's like, well, no, I don't like it when it's right up to the blue and the white together.
As far as we know, for a relatively quick turnaround, it's good.
They did a good job. The collars are significantly different, right? This is solid blue, no black. Blue, black, white. This is not just thrown together. This is not just a generic team. Like, they did something with this, and I will give them that much credit. They're like, it's generic, but it is not an afterthought. They put more thought into this than half the reverse retros.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But all this said, compared to what we're going to be doing in the rest of this whole thing here, they're
Oh, we never talked about the point of the show.
Oh yeah, what are we doing here?
Why do we have this nice bit of paneling here?
Yeah.
So we are going to do a bracket showdown. We wanted to figure out who was the best looking team in the NHL right now, and we're like, well, a bracket. Everyone loves a bracket. And we're like, well, okay, but how do you seed that bracket? And so now we have to rank them all. And can we announce the idea of the bracket at this point? Like, who's deciding the bracket?
Yeah.
People have said, well, what's the point of ranking them if you're just going to do a bracket? Isn't it going to be the same thing? No, because you, the viewer, are going to be deciding each of these matchups and who wins with week-long polls. So when this finally finishes, we will go through this series again, head-to-head matchups, and you decide.
I feel like, out of spite for all the hatred that was slung in that Canadiens video, I feel like people are gonna spite win, or try and configure like a spite win for the Canadiens.
Well, if all the original 6 teams, you put them up front, and they're like, oh, you're just worshipping at the altar of original 6, but you dare not to put them at the top. And what's wrong with you? You guys have no idea what you're talking about. So, all right, you figure it out.
Nice. That should go at the end.
This card needs to go on here. And honestly, it was just going to be like kerplunk. But is it better than the Kings?
I don't think so. It's good for it's all relative to the situation. They did a good job in the situation. It's a good placeholder, but it's not better than the Kings.
Phil has a thought.
No, my question is, what happens if they do come out with the actual logo before we're done with the West?
We're
doing it based on this year
ride
only.
this out.
Yeah, this is going to be this year only.
I get the feeling that they'll be voting over summer. It'll help fill slow news days in the hockey world.
They'll be eliminated before we get anything from
Probably
them, so.
Also true.
And they're still in it right now.
I hate how the Kings is just a callback. It's so unoriginal. I don't like giving it a whole lot. I mean, it looks good, I guess. The sparkle is nice. But, I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
It is a placeholder. It is very generic. And it may be that even with a logo, this doesn't change. This is still somewhat generic.
Sure.
It's going to be weird. In 20 years, we're going to be looking back of, this is a team that got it right the first time. Maybe. Maybe. But for now, it's fine. It's a good placeholder.
Sure.
So, with that, let us know how wrong we are in the comments. He's Shrems. I'm John. Phil, why don't you take us out?
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Ring the bell to get notifications when we post new videos. And come back for another episode of Ugly Thirds.
Is that a dog or a baby?
I believe it's a baby, to be honest.